Hey Capricorn, EverlongMystic here. So we're going to get you a message, just what you need to know right now. We're going to start off with the alchemy of sound astrology to get a topic or to start it off for Capricorn. Wow, oh, we have a lot. Okay, so these all came out together. Man, this pulverize is coming out a lot. So we have South Node, your comfort zone, Capricorn, and then we have Aqua Vitae, a spiritual cul-de-sac. Dang it. Dang it, dang it. And then we have pulverize. So, yeah, okay, that makes sense. So, what are we to pulverize? Something in our comfort zone, because it's creating a spiritual cul-de-sac. So, round and round you go, Capricorn. You're going around and round with something, and, you know, like that whole, insanity thing where, you do the same thing over and over again, expect the same, different results, anyway. So, now this was separate. I almost feel like this needs to go down here. There's something, it's like you're being called to be a little bit more flexible here, because this is mutable air, more flexible in the way that you're thinking about something. For some of you, you may have to take something completely apart, like pulverize it, right? And then put it back together to get a better understanding of it, of like the workings of it. I feel like you can totally wrap your head around that. Like methodically taking something apart to see the inner workings, like analyzing the components. Something about I don't know, it feels kind of zen. Yeah, it just feels kind of zen. I mean, I'm picturing something like mechanical here, like something mechanical where you take all the parts out, you lay all the pieces out, and you really see what something's made of. There's something about that south node that feels like settling, Capricorn. Is there something that you're just settling with? Oh wow, pulverize. It actually says deconstruct to reconstruct. Okay, yeah, so thank you. All right. Ooh, we have a flaming cross. I don't know if this is a warning, because this is kind of a symbol here of hardship. Freedom. Oh wow, okay. It's kind of an explanation here. Like, if you want this freedom here, Capricorn, if you want to be free of XYZ, free of the hardship, right? If you want to be free of this, whatever this hardship is, you're going to have to deconstruct something related to your comfort zone. Oh, you're going to stay in that cul-de-sac. And it's going to make things harder for you. So we already have like a hint here as to the solution, right, of this mutable air. Flexible thinking. I feel like I need to shuffle again. Hold on. Well, a little bit of love wanted to come out for you. Kind of just putting your heart into it. Oh, the tunnel. Okay, so we've got this tunnel here, and the tunnel it's kind of like your personal labyrinth, underground labyrinth, where it's like the tunnel of shadows, kind of, but it's more like in this deck, this reminds me more of like this mirrored funhouse, where it's kind of hard to find your way here. It's very disorienting. And it's kind of tricky here because this tunnel card is the center of it all in this reading. It has the most impactful energy because it's the center. Because I'm going to do one more row, and like the center of the whole thing is right there. So here we have the bridge. This is about making connections here. There's some kind of connection that hasn't been made yet about your personal hardships here, Capricorn. It's like you haven't found the pattern or the connection with something, either to why you are staying in your comfort zone for this thing, or why you it's like why you want to do this same thing over and over. Like, what's the aversion to doing it differently? There's a connection that needs to be made, and this connection is found in the tunnel, in your personal labyrinth. Oh, sweet. All right, so success. This is good news. This is very good news here. We have this unicorn card here, and it's not only is it the card of success, you will be able to make the connection if you put your heart into it. You remain flexible, and you go in the tunnel of yourself, right? But not only that, not only is there success, but the unicorn brings a little bit of mystical, magical kind of helperoonie here. So that's nice. So let's get a Lafruma card. Lafruma. Advice or more message for Capricorn? aren't you? All right, so we have Cosmic Doubt showing up. It's Condal. It's number 44. So it's like there's this uncertainty here. That's okay. That's okay. It's kind of, it seems like it's a normal feeling to have when you're doing something new that's different than what you normally do. It feels like it's okay to be uncertain. And what's cool is like it's not only am I getting like it's okay to be uncertain, but there's also a firmness to this card here because it's like at the very end here it's saying like stop chomping at the wrong bit. There's this cosmic well and it has gifts etched only in your name if you'll just unlock it. This condal is one of the keys to unlock. And I think this key is the connection. Like making the connection. It's almost like this unicorn kind of sees to this, like guards the well, like the cosmic well that has that thing for you, right? And what? Oh, you. And then we have you, sacral. So I kind of like this because it's that mirror. It's kind of hooked into the seat of your soul, right? And here it says old visions seen anew. That's exactly what you're trying to do here. And it's 13 frequency. What's cool is we have 67 here, which is also 13 frequency. That your freedom. So here we have Ul, and this is about your perceptions, your senses. It's really about tuning in. And I love that it's coming out underneath the tunnel because it's, that this is kind of like your own personal underground labyrinth, right? But this card, this owl card, it says it's an omen of astral shadow boxing. There might actually be some shadow boxing that needs to happen, and that's okay. It could very well lead to some leeching, an emotional bleed, but that's good because sometimes it's like you just have to kind of feel through it to get past it, to get through it. You have to feel it to get through it. And there might be something a little uncomfortable about this connection. It could actually be related to a matter of the heart. You got more Lefruma cards than anybody so far, Capricorn. You needed some of that pink alien love. Ooh. Oh, okay. So we have the card of resentment here, and dang it. Okay. So it's related to this. This is kind of like This is an example of something that you might be tapping into when you go into this tunnel and feel with, like, really feel with your senses. It's you might you might pull up some really old resentment that you're holding on to for whatever reason, right? I mean, we all have different reasons. This it's like it's asking you to feel it. To feel it, to feel why. Cuz odds are when whatever's causing this from way back when is probably not the same situation anymore. Or at least you're not the same person anymore. You know, like you've grown since then. So I'm going to read this card. So, emotional bleed, the grim harvest seeking balance. Profound heart wound. Oh, it is a heart one. Profound heart wound, bleeding, grief pouring, emotions soaring, tears raining down ceaselessly. Pain after pain after pain, and you can't explain it all away. Feel it, bleed it, pour it all out until you and it are almost broken from exhaustion. Now, see how clearing pain makes space for new treasures deeper in your heart? All right. So, what you're going to find in this tunnel here, Capricorn, is freedom from either freedom from resentment itself or freedom from this, whatever this emotional bleed feeling you're supposed to have. And this tunnel is also here to kind of get you thinking again about when you're in your comfort zone, and when you should be not doubting, not challenging, what's the word I'm looking for? It's kind of like keeping yourself on track. It's about keeping yourself on track, noticing when you are just resorting to old habits, and really like keeping your flame lit here. Oh, my eyes are itchy now. All right, so Capricorn, this is your message. I thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye, Capricorn.